Hey, Hound Dogs, I'm David Hankins.
I'm Paul Hankins. I'm Trevor Hankins.
I'm Julia Canon.
And I'm Jen Moreno.
And you're on the air with Power Squared. Do you need to get the door?
I'm just going to double check. Yeah, I'm very sorry. I thought I told my dad.
That's fine, don't worry about it. She'll be back later. So, this is time. We haven't had a team meeting since August. So we thought we'd get together and talk about what's going on with the book. It's really loud where Julia is. We're really excited about the stuff you've done so far on issue 28.
28.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you work really far ahead.
Yeah. So the stuff looked pretty good. Oh, Julia's back.
Yeah. Sorry, Dad had to give me something.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. Anyway, so the stuff looks pretty good what you've done so far. So
Thank you. I was a little worried it didn't make sense, but yeah.
You got the idea about we were talking about with the old abandoned spaghetti factory.
Yeah, I got the idea.
Okay.
Like the obvious.
Yeah. It was,
I think the sign already made it doubly obvious that.
Yeah, it was just kind of
like a joke.
Adam West Batman really likes to label everything.
Yeah.
like a crime computer.
Yeah.
Giant oven.
Yeah. That's why we're just as a little homage to that. We're really putting the building.
Yeah.
But anyway, stuff looks good. And Julia's wrapping up 27, right?
Yes. I'm going over the edits you gave me, so I'm working on those slowly, and then the coloring for the rest of the pages as well.
So if anybody who's watching for the first time, we've sort of switched artist colorist in midstream on 27, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Julia's going to finish doing the art and then color, and Jen is starting to work on 28, which is Agnes Wreckage. At this point, it's a working title.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just to clarify, because we did talk about it like a good minute ago, so at 28, it should be official that Jen is doing the inks and coloring. Sorry, inks and line and everything, and then I'm doing the coloring after, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We want you two to be a part. And Trevor, what issue are you working on?
I'm lettering 26.
Okay.
I'd like to apologize in advance.
So the idea would be to try to get 27 done by the end of the year, right?
Yeah.
Then those are the next 4 we'll be putting out.
Yeah.
Next year. All right. and then we're working ahead to 2026.
Yeah.
So a couple.
I'm sorry. Sorry, my brain died. You were talking about logistics and publishing, but wait, we're in 2024. What are you?
Yeah.
My brain died from oh wait, you guys are talking about the future, not right now.
24, 25, 26, and 27 are 2025, and then 28, and hopefully more will be 2026.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we're playing way ahead.
Yeah, no, so my brain died. I'm wait, you guys are talking ahead. I was wait, it's 2025 already? Since when? I know my sleep schedule got tanked, but this is ridiculous.
Yes, it's June of 2025. Where have you been?
You've been in a coma for a year.
Oh, no.
And we are tabling at the beginning of October.
Yes.
At LA Comic Con. SP 304. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. SP 304.
Small press, and so we're going to have all the issues through 22.
Yeah.
And then or 23. Actually, we'll have through 23. We're going to have 5 copies of the issue we haven't released yet, just in case somebody wants. We'll call those con exclusives, and then the second trade that's not published will also be there.
Yes.
And to any of my friends listening, you should like totally go if you're in the LA area. Why? Because I said so.
Yeah, so listen to Julia. And I think we're in a pretty good spot, actually. We're in the main room, not too far from the entrance.
Yeah.
Sort of, and there's some walkway or between booths that looks straight into us if you go down a certain way.
Yeah.
So there'll be a map up on. There'll be one up on. There's one up on our webpage.
Yeah.
Under events, and we're also a sponsor, I suppose, of Neurodiversity Comic Con in New York.
Yeah.
We got approached by Ramon Gill, who was recommended. Moni Barrett recommended us, and he invited us to a table there for free, but it's like New York City, so it's really a little far to go. So we sent him a couple of trades to auction off. Hopefully they make money at it. But so we're on the list of it's Archie Comics, Power Squared, Scholastic. I think it's kind of fun.
That's good.
Yeah. So it's the first annual Neurodiversity Comic Con. So we're supportive.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
Yeah. That's also on the website under events.
Yes.
So November, I think it's November 6th. Again, just a little far to go for an afternoon.
Yeah.
But if you're watching this and you're in the New York area, contact them. It's a good cause. So anybody got any questions or topics about the book you want to talk about? Or okay.
Yeah. Well, actually, if we are on the topic of books, I believe it is my turn to pick a book for book club.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and I remember a couple weeks back I did put in some recommendations because I do have quite a few.
Yes.
Yeah, so the books that I was thinking about was A Silent Voice by Yoshitaka Oima, Otokoi by Fujita, Happy Kaneko's Killer Life by Toshiya
Yeah.
It's a funny title. Toshiya Wakabayashi. And A Man and His Cat by Umi Sakurai. A Silent Voice and a Wotakoi are the two, I believe. They do have an anime adaptation, while the last two do not. So I think I put that as a thing too, if you guys were thinking of which one it would be more interesting.
I was thinking of A Silent Voice because we happen to have the movie.
Well, we still have to read the book, but
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah. And then, but I think I think the reason why I put why I preface Happy Kaneko's Killer Life and A Man and His Cat, which I believe they don't have a cartoon or a movie adaptation. I think because it will be a bit of a change of pace to read something that hasn't been adapted.
So, do you have a choice that you'd like to push?
I mean, both are pretty. It just I would, if you guys want to go with the no adaptation part, Happy Kaneko's Killer Life and A Man and His Cat are good options. I would in terms of what.
Have you read either one of those?
I've skimmed through Happy Kaneko's Killer Life, but I haven't sat down to actually read it. And same thing with A Man and His Cat. So.
Are these books or these
They're
I mean, are they are they like a manga where there's a bunch of 100 pages?
is it a physical copy?
No.
Or
no, I guess it's not. It's a book, right?
Yeah, it's a book.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You read right to left or left to right, or
No. I was just trying to make sure it wasn't. It's.
Are you asking if it's part of an ongoing or not?
Or is this? Yeah. Well, I guess. Oh, let's say I am. Is it?
Don't quote me. I feel because I haven't seen anything with A Man and His Cat. I think it's done. Don't quote me on that one. I think Happy Kaneko It was a Reb story at one point, but kind of like but I think after some time it actually did get published as a book, so it does have multiple volumes of that one as well. So
Okay. So
I'm sorry, I kind of get what you're asking, but I'm like,
no, it's fine. It's okay. So it sort of sounds like a decision we'd make at our house where we're all Libras. We can't make up our minds. Trust me, we would starve if somebody did come up with some ideas sometimes. So
you guys have like a wheel of what to choose for dinner. I'm sorry.
actually, no, that'd be a good idea.
Oh no.
Don't make a wheel of dinner. I like that.
We have those planned out.
Well,
Most
Monday
of them.
Monday through Fridays planned out.
Okay.
It's the weekends that we're getting a little more planned out. But.
Okay, well, if you want like something interesting, like so, a man and his cat, like prefaces, an old man decides to adopt a cat, and chaos ensues. And Happy Conoco's Killer Life is basically about a girl who leaves her job and tries to find something else, and basically chooses assassination because it was the first like job on a list that was alphabetical for her. So she decided to try that out, and somehow she got the job.
So, LinkedIn list assassin.
It's such a yeah. A lot like when I skipped, like when I read it the first time, that was like the press. I'm like, you know what that's about.
I guess. Do you guys have LinkedIn? Either one of you?
No,
I do.
There's. That's fine. You might want to opt out. There's a AI thing you need probably under
Data privacy.
Yeah, under settings, data privacy. There's a AI. You're helping AI, and you can opt out of that.
Let me see. Well, I'll probably look after it because there's a lot of things to go through in settings. So
Yeah, no, I found out about it at work, and I just thought I would pass that on.
oh my god. Okay, thank you for letting me know about that because
They've probably been stealing whatever it is you have anyway, but now you can say stop, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're owned by Microsoft, you said?
Yeah.
So they're stealing everything. So, okay. Nobody has anything interesting they want to talk about with the books. Okay. So we haven't decided which book we're gonna do. So which one do you want to do?
Like I'm fine with both, but also like I just wanted to give like a bunch of options, like just to see like what other people would be interested in, like in terms of the storyline.
This is supposed to be your choice, though.
I know, but I also
But she couldn't make a choice.
Yeah,
That's why she
You skip out. No.
and that's the thing. I already mentioned that I would be fine with Wotakoi or a silent voice, so I'm just like, I don't know. That's already half of that.
yeah. You know though, like since it is my choice, I think just for the sake of like, I guess for a change, we're not like just so we're talking about the book and not about the movie adaptation. Not that it's a bad thing.
No, that's fine.
Right.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, it should be a book club about reading the book, not watch the movie. And I see how it ends.
I think just for the sake because like I just like just for it, I think Happy Conoco's Killer Life.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds like a good choice.
Okay, there we go.
And I guess we'll somehow tell this to Rachel.
Okay. Yeah, if anything, I can also DM her too, just in case.
We could you could put up on general on the.
Okay. Oh yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. I'm assuming she still checks it.
Okay.
From time to time, or DM her. So we need to figure out when we want to do a show about it.
Let's see. Well, since we're talking about it now, and then you have LA Comic Con October 2nd, we usually like spread these out after we would decide on the book. It's like a month and a half at most.
Okay.
Until we just schedule the book club, right?
Well, whatever. Yeah, so like the end of October.
Like near you want to do the end of October?
Yeah, I'm thinking because
okay.
probably not going to be reading anything until after the.
Okay, well then we can either do like either October 25th or if you want to do immediately after October, November 1st.
Wow, that is right after October, isn't it?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's like the next day. Wow.
My brain is not braining right now. Leave me alone.
Your brain is not braining. Okay, and we also want to try to do a because we're so rarely at a comic book convention. We want to do a try to do a podcast from there, October 6th.
On the
Mhm.
October
I've
6th?
mentioned this before.
Yes. No, I thought for some reason
October
I thought you meant
October 4th,
no, no. For
October
some
4th.
reason, my brain thought it was on a Friday, even though Friday's October 4th. That's on
It's
me.
October 4th. We're there 4th
yeah.
through 6th. I thought on the 4th we could do a podcast, which I would probably ask Julia to host because it's possible we won't be able to get a connection. You know?
Okay, so if anything, I'm in charge on the 4th.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And hopefully we'll be live from and the convention goes on until 9, I think, that night.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm sure we'll be interrupted by everybody coming up to the booth asking about stuff now, I'm sure. I kind of go between worrying like, oh, they'll buy everything or they'll buy nothing, you know. So, and I'm hoping people just really sign up for the newsletter if nothing else, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't want to make a purchase. And t-shirts will be cheap.
Hey.
Say 15. I got all the t-shirts down to $20 and then they're 15% off.
Okay.
So
Okay.
during the con. PT something.
Oh, no.
PT 15 or something. There's a code.
Right.
We'll publicize it. But I forget stuff. All right. So on the 4th, and then we'll talk at we can take a, kind of a pulse and see how we're doing with the book.
Right.
We do a team meeting in October and then decide if we're doing a book club.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
A lot of moving parts.
Yeah. Okay, I already got the day on my calendar, so we should.
Okay, good. I appreciate you doing that, but
yeah, of course.
I'm hoping that we're able to get a connection out there. We're going to be using our phones as hotspots or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, if worse comes to shove, we can just do the thing we did last time where, like, if you're able to at least get a stable connection for a call, because it does take a bit of resource to do both at the same time. What we can do is I can still be the source of the stream itself.
Right.
And then, like, we can just have everyone on here.
Okay.
So, like, either way, I don't mind doing it either way.
That's fine. I appreciate it. I would still like to. It'd be kind of cool. We interviewed a guy from a convention floor one time.
Yeah.
It was kind of cool.
No, like it'll be like a news broadcast. Like here we have David Paul out in the air, out of the wild. How are you guys doing? You still alive?
I'll have a little mic.
Have a little mic. There's like a 5-second delay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sure, yeah. So yeah, and it'd be interesting.
Actually, if you guys are planning to do that, I do have like these 2 tiny mics you can actually connect to your phone.
All right.
So like it's like a wireless connection thing, so you don't have to worry about it, and it has like 2 mics. So if you actually do want to pull that off, I can let you guys borrow it.
Okay.
If you have time to go and get them from you, but
Yeah, just let me know.
all right.
I guess the only other powerssquared related thing I'll mention, we've been having a weird technical issue where at one point with we used Podbean for the audio. Early on we had it where it was also posting the audio to YouTube, then we stopped doing that because we took away the permission, but then recently it turned the permission back on, or it's sharing to YouTube, but we don't have the permission on and we can't turn it off, so we don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, so it's the audio showing up on YouTube, and then we're trying to make it private.
I heard complaining to YouTube on Twitter works wonders.
I might have to resort to that.
Yeah.
It feels like if there's any like technical or like stuff that happens, Twitter or X or whatever the heck people call it now, it's like the main people use for like an actual complaint
Trash fire.
instead of going to the actual contact of the company themselves,
Yeah.
which is kind of hilarious to me.
We'll see.
It shouldn't be like that.
No.
Yeah.
We
It's
did-
like, hey guys, I got banned on Twitch for like a stupid reason. You mind like responding to that, please? And then everybody gets mad, and then then they actually do something, and then chaos ensues.
All right.
So
Is this like exporting that you're trying to do from Twitch to YouTube, or
Well-
uploading itself?
Well, we do the video here on Twitch live, and then we take
Yeah.
after we're done. Paul makes an audio version of it, which we put up on Podbean, and then from Podbean it goes out to not only our website but to a lot of other like Apple and Google and all the other places that podcasts go, and then other platforms. And then it was also for a while going to YouTube, and now we're trying to stop it from going to YouTube again, and it's still going there.
yeah.
And they don't want us to have the
That's weird.
they don't want the audio here. I think it takes
So
away
it's
from
kind
it.
of like what YouTube Topic does with music, except it's for podcasts.
Except
we
for
just can't
it's
stop
on our page though. It's not.
Mm.
I thought it might be in some
Yeah.
but it's on our page and our channel, so we just don't want it to be there.
No.
But they're there briefly. And then I guess we're doing. I'll just plug this. We're doing a panel at LA Comic Con.
Yeah.
It's a panel we did 2 years ago. In 2022, we did a panel there called Under the Radar, talking about books that aren't in the comic book store. You might not have heard of them. And so since we were going to table, I proposed that again, and they took it. And so we have some people lined up to be on the panel with us. And then we got John Barber to moderate it for us, which is
Okay.
really nice. And he's driving up from San Diego to do this, which I thought was pretty nice. He's an editor-in-chief at PugW.
Yeah.
And had been the editor-in-chief at IDW.
Yeah.
So it makes you feel important when somebody like that's going to go out of their way to help you do something. But last time
From that part too, it's pretty like a good drive.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, he says his dad lives in Fullerton, so that he'd go visit him and do our panel. But it's really nice of him to do. I'm so surprised. Last time I moderated it, which was kind of hard to talk about our stuff while I'm moderating it, so it might be hopefully be easier with somebody else doing it. And we'll see. And then, so next week we're doing sort of everybody to meet for the first time on this podcast prior to doing the panel.
Yeah.
So that should be kind of interesting. That's next week. And the week after, it's us live at the con, and then who knows what happens after that. I haven't planned it far in advance. All right, and so we'll have 28 pages from 28, and the rest of 27 soon.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it froze for a bit.
No. Okay.
It'd be a Friday.
Yeah. So it's a long day.
So is that it?
Well, yeah.
So if you're watching this on YouTube later and you like this, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and if you made it this far, type LACC.
Trevor? You-
And the
Also-
plugin.
This podcast is brought to you by Ono. Use our affiliate code Marty and Eli to save 10% off your purchase at onoroller.com.
All right. So until next time, I'm David Hankins.
I'm Paul Hankins. I'm Trevor Hankins.
I'm Julia Canon.
And I'm Jen Moreno.
And you've been on the air with Power Squared.